Hi, welcome to the fourth town hall, the last of the 2020-2021 school year. We're so glad you're here. And I am going to share a few slides with you. As always, we talk about why we do our quarterly MSA Town Halls. And first and foremost, it's to engage our community across all of our MSA programs. We are one large community at the Novato High School campus, and we're also composed of many different separate communities, but we want to stay inspired by the ongoing creative work and empower our teachers and students with the extra helping hands it takes to pull off some of the ambitious types of things we do, like end of the year projects, and especially in a pandemic type of year. If you have been watching and keeping an eye on the Wednesday newsletters, you know that I am obsessed with sharing what campus looks like now that we've returned to on-campus learning. And if you take a close look at these pictures, you're noticing that kids are using enriched materials to, warmly return to campus. And that includes things like the Marley and the mirrors and the PPE on instruments, the beautiful art supplies and canvases, the raw materials for product design, and even things like the blankets and the disinfectant that we use on them to keep our kids safe. We could not do all of these amazing things without our MSA Foundation. So I'm going to take a little pause here and hand it over to Dave Winnett, who will say a little bit more about what the foundation does to ensure that we have everything that we need here at MSA.
Good evening, MSA. Welcome to our last town hall of the 2020-2021 school year. My name is Dave Winnett. I'm currently the Vice President of the MSA Foundation Board, and I am the incoming president for the 2021-2022 board. So if you aren't sick of me yet, you soon will be. My family has been part of MSA since the fall of 2010, when my oldest daughter submitted her applications and Ms. Cortez was in kindergarten. In those 11 years, my wife Laura and I have brought two daughters up through the ranks at MSA, where they've graduated from Novato High, and our third daughter, Gabrielle, is currently a sophomore in the musical theater program. We know better than most where MSA has been, and I am tremendously honored to help usher MSA into this incredibly bright future we're going to have in person together. As I prepare to take the reins, I want to express my profound gratitude to outgoing MSA President John Marshall and departing board members Beth Silver, Mark Finkel, Jill Silvestri, and Kathy Kibbe. It's been a heck of a year. We've done amazing things as a board to keep MSA healthy and vital and moving forward. John has left me with some very large shoes to fill, and I will work very hard to do as much as he has for MSA to move us forward. The principal role of the MSA Foundation is to raise funds. This is how we do it. 27% of our fundraising comes from events like Divine Food and Wine and the showcase events. 8% comes from the Business Partner Program, 5% from performance tickets, another 5% from private foundations and grants, and 4% from employee matching gifts. But far and away the largest portion, some 51% of our fundraising budget, is paid from the annual giving campaign. That's where I want to focus our energies this evening. That's where you come in. Our fundraising goal this year was $262,000. We are currently at 75% of that goal. And as you can see here, we're only at 73% of our goal for annual giving. This year has been brutal. I know it. People have lost their jobs. People have had to worry about how they're going to stay in their homes. Contributing money to school hasn't been the highest priority for pretty much anyone. But we've rounded third, and we're heading for home. Our kids are back at school 4 days a week with plans for full in-person return in the fall. Marin is about to move into the yellow tier, which will allow for more in-person gatherings. 16-year-olds are eligible to receive the vaccine. My daughter, who turned 16 yesterday, got her vaccine today, Tuesday. We're about to experience Showcase Comes Home, which will allow our artists to be together, collaborating, telling their stories, and sharing their art. And we are about to open our state-of-the-art Center for the Arts, which will undoubtedly be the finest high school arts facility in the entire Bay Area. Trust me, I've been there. It's real and it's spectacular. There is so much to be excited about here at MSA, but we still have a lot of work to do this year to get us there. Please take this moment to think about what MSA means to your family, how important it has been for your artists to have been able to continue creating throughout this pandemic, how overjoyed our artists are about being together again, about collaborating again, about being side by side with their classmates, creating art. Now linger in that moment. Think of how art fills the soul of our community. Think of where your student would be without it. And please consider making your annual giving donation in any amount. $5, $50, $500, $5,000. Any amount is welcome. Any amount will help us bring up these percentages. This is where we are as we sit here in April of 2021. This is where our class participation is. If we can bring these numbers up, whatever amount will help us reduce our shortfall. Let's keep MSA strong and vital as we bring this year to a close and turn our sights to next year. We've made it very easy to give. It's our job to ask people to give, so we've made it easy for them to do so. You can do it by text. You can do it by email. You can do it by talking to your employer and working out a matching gift. We have made it so very easy to give because we really need you to do whatever you can to help us. Finally, I'll close with some other ways you can contribute to the success of MSA. If you aren't sick of me yet, join me on the board of directors. We're having a call tomorrow evening to discuss what the board's needs are and how people can learn more about possible ways to contribute. Help with your artists booster group. Join a committee to help with our fundraisers. Reach out to let us know what special expertise you have that can help MSA move forward. I'm now going to hand it off to Ms. Cortez. In my 11 years, I cannot tell you how grateful we have been to have Ms. Cortez become part of our community. And the positive changes she has helped implement have served all of our students in innumerable ways. Please help us. Please enjoy the experience of having our artists together again. Let's look forward to a bright, wonderful future. Take care.
Thanks, Dave. Again, I feel so much gratitude for all of the family support in all the different ways that it's given. I feel so much gratitude for the MSA Foundation, who meets with me so regularly. They feel like they're a part of my family. And I especially want to thank all of our MSA families with seniors who are graduating this year, including those MSA families on the foundation. Thank you so much for your 4 years of love. And I hope you have a younger sibling so we get to continue hanging out in the years to come. So today's town hall, I'm going to say a little bit more about Showcase in Place, and I'm also going to give you some updates about the school and then get us ready for our live session Tuesday evening. Hopefully you're watching this Tuesday day. And if you remember back in January, we talked about this crazy idea of staying artsy, even in a pandemic, showcasing MSA at Novato High School, and the date Saturday, May 8th. Well, this is no longer just a plan, it is in action. And we have already sold out of our limited capacity in-person tickets. So all 200 tickets are sold out. But don't worry, we will have unlimited tickets for our virtual showcase pass. And I think that you'll find it really interesting. It releases that night at 8 o'clock. And so you can look at any of the ads that we've put in our newsletters or on Instagram or Facebook and click right on it to go to the showcase. MSA Showcase Comes Home website on Eventbrite, and you can put in any amount, just even $1. If you plug that into Eventbrite, it will give you access to all of the links to see the virtual event, which you will watch at home on May 8th at 7 o'clock. And again, I'm so excited about that. I also wanted to give you a little bit of an update about next year. The superintendent has already been crystal clear that NUSD plans to return to a pre-pandemic model of school when we return in the fall. And then what that looks like for Novato High School is this traditional 7-period day, 3 days a week, and then block schedule 2 days a week. And this is what we did last year before we went in pandemic. So again, kids will have the opportunity to take 7 classes. 2 of them would be MSA, and then the other 5 would be their academics. The school will continue to focus on wellness campus initiatives, and we will do that through announcements. We'll do that through things like Wellness Week and other activities. We luckily do not anticipate budget cuts for MSA nor Novato High School next year, and MSA attendance continues to be a strength that stabilizes our funding and our staffing. When we talk about next year, I also just can't wait to share the gorgeous new Center for the Arts with you. So this has been such a long time coming. We've talked about ideas and input, and then plans, and then building, which we've gotten a chance to glimpse. And now we have this completed building. I anticipate that it will be fully open in the fall, though we may have some limited capacity events. And if you are lucky enough to come to want to be one of the 200 people who can come to Showcase on May 8th, you'll see a performance that will happen on the outside of the building. And then I cannot wait until we can do some soirees and some performances inside of the building, which I think we'll be able to do next year. So more will be revealed about that. And with that said, I just wanted to keep it short and simple for the recorded part tonight. But the next step is that you should join us on Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock. We'll do our town hall, and it will be a Zoom. And I will cover some of this stuff a little bit more in depth. We will also have booster meetings at 6:30, and all the links will be in that email that Shannon has sent out to you. And when we do meet in person, we have a panel in store for you, again, to inspire you. MSA teachers will talk about how they've been creating a new normal in school by integrating wellness and anti-racist principles into their arts curriculum. So what does that look and feel like? And what are we learning in the process? The lovely Miss Mancini, Miss Adelman, and Mr. Knutson will be a part of our panel, and usually all of our teachers are there and they may participate as well. So we hope you join us at this time. And then finally, just a reminder, as I said, come on back. Thank you for watching the recorded part, and come on back at 6 o'clock and we'll talk live in person, and then boosters are at 6:30. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for being a part of our many communities of MSA.